Scott Keller, Beyond Performance: How Great Organizations Build Ultimate Competitive Advantage. In Beyond Performance: How Great Organizations Build Ultimate Competitive Advantage, Scott Keller explores the importance of maintaining organizational health alongside financial and business performance. The book emphasizes the significance of adapting to new market dynamics, evolving to stay competitive, and the pitfalls of focusing purely on short-term gains at the expense of long-term organizational well-being. Drawing from research conducted by McKinsey Company, Keller presents a framework consisting of the 5 As, which are essential for achieving success in both performance and organizational health.
Toyota's failed bid for glory. In 2005, Toyota aimed to become the world's top automaker by exceeding General Motors, GM, and its 39% profit jump in 2006 put it on track. However, to support this growth, the firm needed to build new relationships with non-Japanese suppliers, which proved challenging. The firm lacked senior engineers to train and oversee suppliers, causing difficulty in maintaining high-quality standards. This led to a fall in its organizational health and performance, with a recall of certain models due to safety issues in 2010. The company's bid for short-term profit increases had a detrimental effect on its long-term success. Sustainable success through organizational health. A successful business is more than just executing financial goals. Organizational health, defined as an organization's ability to align, execute, and renew itself, is crucial for sustained exceptional performance. In fact, companies that prioritize organizational health are almost 3 times more successful than those that only prioritize performance. Leaders must balance their instincts with data and analysis to make sound business decisions. To thrive in the long run, companies must evolve and adapt to new challenges while simultaneously pursuing top results. Those that cannot handle change will become extinct. The average lifespan of firms on the S&P 500 index has decreased drastically, from 45 years in 1955 to 17 years in 2009. Healthy organizations possess critical attributes such as evolution, agility, adaptability, and flexibility, making them viable in both the short and long term. Corporate organizational health. McKinsey Company's research revealed that long-term corporate success heavily relies on organizational health. The authors surveyed 500 organizations, 600,000 respondents, and 6,800 top executives to develop their recommendations. Their main conclusion is that half of any company's success over time depends on its long-term health. Public expectations of long-term profitability determine up to 80% of a firm's market value, so neglecting long-term health will lead to failure. The authors conducted direct interviews with 30 CEOs and executives, reviewed their research, and presented their findings for scholarly review. The Change Leaders Forum further assessed their conclusions. Leadership and organizational health. Leaders can enhance the health of their organizations by following a well-designed process that integrates performance and health. The process involves answering 5 crucial questions: determining the destination, assessing readiness, identifying necessary actions, managing the journey, and maintaining momentum. These questions form the 5 As, also known as the 5 frames of performance and organizational health. Addressing these challenges sets a direction for ongoing profitability and a lasting culture, leading to a thriving organization. Although not a checklist, these frames help leaders understand and improve the health of their organization while also enhancing its performance. Building a strong and flexible organization. To create a robust and adaptable organization, it's essential to establish a clear vision for change and strategic objectives. Research and gather hard facts about market dynamics, competition, and future opportunities. Set goals that are ambitious but achievable for medium-term flexibility and change to achieve solid performance and sustainability. Involve all firm leaders in goal setting, both for organizational health and performance goals. It's crucial to be explicit about health goals, just as with performance goals, and avoid wishful thinking while defining a strong organization within the existing framework. Improving organizational performance. To improve organizational performance, evaluate your company's opportunities and resources to achieve its goals. Ensure your firm has the necessary, strategic capabilities to meet performance objectives. Examine the strategic capabilities of successful companies like IBM's consultative sales force and Coca-Cola's brand. Explore your employees' mindsets to determine why they behave the way they do. Inspire positive thinking about the firm to improve performance and organizational health. Use focus groups to uncover your employees' thoughts and opinions. With a focus on strategic capabilities and a positive corporate culture, your firm can achieve its vision and goals. Planning initiatives for organizational health and performance. In order to enhance performance and promote a healthy mindset in your workplace, it is important to develop a portfolio of initiatives that includes customer productivity, cost productivity, and capital productivity. However, solely focusing on performance can backfire, which is why it's essential to use McKinsey and Company's influence model to bring about positive change in how people think about your firm. Creating a strong narrative about change, connecting improvements to rewards and incentives, hiring external talent, and selecting inspiring leaders are all important steps in accomplishing this goal. Achieving organizational change. To achieve profitability in organizational change, use the 5 frames approach and McKinsey's 3-element change engine structure. The 5 frames approach emphasizes testing, learning, and scaling up through pilot programs to discover what works and establish proof of feasibility. For organizational health, inspire employee energy for implementing the program throughout the organization. McKinsey's change engine structure involves creating a strong plan, ensuring employee buy-in, and developing relevant metrics to track progress. By transforming human systems, these approaches can lead to successful organizational change. The challenge of continuous improvement. Achieving desired performance and organizational health goals is not enough. Sustaining them by establishing a continuous improvement infrastructure is crucial. This infrastructure consists of 4 elements: sharing information and knowledge among employees, capitalizing on opportunities, continuous learning, and a special team for monitoring and enhancement. To implement and manage this infrastructure, resilient managers who are open to change and strive to become better leaders are vital. Organizational health. To transform your business and enhance its performance, you must align your change strategy with your company culture, attain quality execution, and foster an organizational capacity for renewal. By measuring your firm's alignment, execution, and renewal through the Organizational Health Index, you can identify gaps and develop appropriate metrics. This index comprises 9 critical criteria for organizational health, ranging from direction and leadership to innovation and learning, each supported by best practices suited for ailing, able, and elite organizations. Excellent organizations energize their staff around their purpose, consistently stress high performance and trust, and consistently encourage and recognize their employees. Inspiring transformations. The positive transformation of a firm's performance and organizational health rests on strong leadership. The CEO must craft and share a transformation story to explain this change initiative and demonstrate its importance to stakeholders. By doing so, employees are inspired, prompting positive changes in their behavior. Leaders need to manage both the company's health and performance while remaining positive. When speaking of the future, executives should not only hope but promise to act on it. Like Yoda said, do or do not. There is no try.
Keller concludes that organizational health is just as vital as financial profitability and can be directly controlled by leaders through a systematic process. Half of a company's success over time depends on its long-term health, and firms must strive for both adaptability and agility. By implementing this 5 as a framework, a company can build a lasting edge over its competitors, create a healthy work environment, and foster resilience in its employees. The pivotal lesson of Beyond Performance is that organizations should not overlook their internal health in the pursuit of short-term performance, as it is the foundation for attaining long-term success.